Good evening. It's like living in a bath. The words of one Edinburgh woman who's told STV News she fears her mouldy and damp council flat is impacting her family's health.
85,000 households in Scotland are thought to be living in a property that is in poor condition. But with all local authorities and housing associations battling a housing crisis, what can be done to improve the country's existing housing stock? Vanessa Taff reports.
Mould and worsening dampness. Lauren's council house, which she tries hard to make a comfortable home, is riddled with problems.
I live here. This is my bedroom. I have nowhere to put anything because the cupboards are mouldy, damp.
And on top of this, she fears the property isn't even stable.
That's my wall. This is outside. And if you look at this as well, this is all damp.
She's had 2 floods which have destroyed her daughter's bedroom.
You can feel how cold it is, and you can.
And
It's just.
And the windows are closed.
I've got boards over them. It's like living in a prison. I don't think any human should live like this. It's dangerous, so the mould can only get mouldier, basically. Damp can only get damper. It's like, I feel like I'm living in a bath. It's a constant, it feels wet, it feels damp. It's soul destroying. It feels unhealthy. I just want a nice, warm, comfy house.
And Lauren's not alone. Latest reports estimate around 85,000 households in Scotland are living within a property considered to be in poor condition.
People are being left in these houses and flats and tenements that just aren't up to scratch, where people are being left in states of disrepair. We know in the private sector 50% of people are in housing that is not suitable, that needs critical repairs done. We know that in social housing, there's a similar amount of people waiting for repairs to be done.
Those in the sector are now looking towards technology to help improve Scotland's housing stock.
So this is our property in Glasgow, and you will immediately feel when you walk into the room the difference in the temperature that's provided by the infrared heating, which is on the wallpaper located on the ceiling. And if you feel the difference in this room, which is unheated, it's considerably colder. Yes, there's an instant difference in the temperature to the room.
This tenement is the first of its kind in the UK to be fitted with electric wallpaper. It heats the structure of the building rather than the air in the room.
Whilst it does take a longer period than gas to get to the temperature that you want to achieve, it also retains heat for 3 times as long as a gas heating system will. The reason that the temperature drops off with a gas heating system so quickly after you switch the heating off is because the air's left the building. That doesn't happen with infrared, so you don't have to use the heating for as long as you would with the gas heating system to retain the heat.
We gather all the spatial data, all the construction data.
Technology, like this digital replica of the property and thermal imaging systems, could help landlords monitor issues with damp or mould before they become a problem.
It tells us a lot more about the property than coming in and just sticking a meter in the wall.
All of this improvement comes at a cost. Some landlords may pass that on to the tenants in the form of rent increases, but the Housing Association believe it's a cost they should cover.
We've seen enough from our one pilot to suggest that this might have some mileage, so we want to scale it up. And the important thing for us is now getting that feedback from the householders and how it works. And as long as we're comfortable that they know how to get the best out of it, and it's given us that reduction in energy usage.
Edinburgh City Council told us they've no record of any complaints from Lauren, and they aren't aware of any outstanding repairs. They said they'll offer the family a full review of their housing options. But Lauren fears an improved situation in this house is a long way off. Vanessa Taff, STV News.